Today we're going to take the Terminator drift car and do a little bit of bowling with a car. This isn't something I've ever tried before, and I don't think I've ever seen it done, but it seemed to be a pretty cool idea. And you can also win $800 for the grand prize, and I really need money for tires. So we're gonna throw the car on a trailer, do a couple practice laps, and see how it goes. Hopefully this doesn't fall off. Need to practice for the bowling now. It'll be me versus all the Mustangs. Bowling practice. Ran out of tires. This thing's definitely running cooler. I'm gonna get a 360 today, god damn it. 360 with the 360.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the wildest mashup on four wheels, Drift Bowling, presented by Capital Raceway and Cooked Industries. The rules are simple. Swing the ball into the pins, and if the car's body makes direct contact with the pins, the driver is disqualified from the entire game. The first run is considered purely practice and does not count. Rob receives a text message from his girlfriend saying to go deeper. There's a joke in here somewhere, but this is a kid-friendly program. First up, engine roaring. Look at that entry speed. The car snaps sideways, tires screaming. The ball whips around like a medieval weapon, and it connects. A clean hit. The crowd erupts.
Very good.
The competition is really starting to heat up here at Capital, but I have no idea who is winning.
You got a strike in that joint. You got some pressure on you, buddy.
First frame. The Cobra swings wide with some nice speed, but oh no! It falls a bit short. Second run of the frame, and he knows he needs to get in there a bit deeper. He's got the speed, and boom! That's a direct hit, and a nice score for the first frame of the game. Second frame. The Cobra is coming in hot with a good wide swing and gets a solid hit. Still some pins left standing, but a score nonetheless. Second run of the frame, and he has a few pins in the back to pick up. He's going deep and swinging that ball like it's a bar of soap in a sock about to hit Private Pile in his sleep. And boom! That's a heavy hit and another good score to close out the frame. Frame number 3. The Cobra looks like it is trying a different technique. A little slower, but it's deep. And wow! He just got a strike! Let's check that one out on the replay.
Was it clean? Better drift bowling than I am real bowling.
Fourth frame of the day for the Cobra. And I'm sure he's hoping to follow up that last strike with something strong. A small tap with the ball on the barrier, but another hit. Second run of the frame with quite a few pins left. Car sounds strong, and there's another small hit on the barrier. But he goes deep and smashes the remaining pins. But oh no! The ball and wire got sucked up into the rear axle. A frustrating time for the track officials, and I'm sure the driver as well.
This is the start of the last round. This is it.
Okay.
All right? Good luck. 7.
Cool, man. Thanks.
This is the last round for the Drift Cobra, and the pressure is on. We have no idea what the score is, but this run could mean the difference between going home broke or walking away with tire money for the rest of the season. He's coming in hot, goes wide, but it's a swing and a huge miss. Not sure if the steel cable in the axle incident is still on his mind, but that was a huge upset. Just one more run for the frame, and he needs something big. He's coming in hot. Looks like he's going deep, but wow, what a huge miss. He goes way too deep, but no one was harmed by the selfie stick.
Good save, good save. See you in the next round.
Better luck next time, Cobra. I'm not sure who won, but all the drivers were skilled, and the competition was fierce. Plus, their cars were cool too. That's it for our coverage of the bowling championship, but stay tuned for some fun runs with the Drift Cobra.
Got the 360 at
Your 360 was good.
I just want to be able to do it and like recover.
Going, yeah. That was pretty close. We're
Close
almost
enough
there.
that I should try again.
Sure.
Freaking tie rod. Damn it. Sucks.
1 week later.
As my tie rod got all bent up, I wound up walking over to my friend Jesse, who actually had a few in his trailer. So special thanks to Jesse for keeping tie rods in his trailer and selling me a couple, even though I just used one. And also special thanks to all the guys that helped get the old one off. A couple random dudes wound up seeing me struggling, and they basically climbed under the car and helped me out and did most of the work to get the old one off. Went up buying a couple Moog tie rod ends just to put those on the car. They're supposed to be a little bit stronger, but I've heard mixed reviews on those getting loose. I eventually want to go to the Synergy tie rod ends, but they're expensive and I do not have that in the budget this year. Maybe somebody will sponsor this car someday. Car held up really good besides the tie rod end. I did get like a little small dent from when the ball went up smacking into the side of the car, and there's a little bit of scuffage. I think most of it will buff out, but I think I'm going to either wrap or paint this car soon anyway, so I'm not that worried about it. Definitely very nerve-wracking to see this thing on a forklift, but special thanks to everybody at Capitol, especially that one dude that was putting balls on the cars all day and wound up putting the car on the forklift for me. I just could not get the steering to move and could not get this thing off track. It was pretty much locked because of the tie rod end being so bent. It was a really fun event. Sucked that I didn't win 800 bucks, but whatever. I still had a ton of fun. It was cool hanging out with all the Mustang drift people and all the Capital drift people, so definitely a good day. I think they're actually going to be closed for the season, but I'll definitely be back down to Capital when they open up for next season. The next event's going to be Drifters of December, which is in a couple weeks, so I really got to get those Moog tie rod ends on, and I bought a fire suit and some gloves, so maybe I can tandem with somebody. So if any of my drift friends are watching this and they want to tandem with me, let me know, because I'd like to have the experience. Just because I've never tandem before. And hopefully I don't have to get this thing towed off track anytime soon, because I still have anxiety from that. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day and a good Thanksgiving and all that, or whatever holiday is around when you're watching this video. See ya.